most of the time it's best to keep shit to yourself. If there's something wrong with you or something going on with you, don't stop telling people, because they can't wait to go tell another motherfucker something wrong with you. It's best to talk to the Lord. Talk to yourself. The kingdom of God is within. It's okay to talk to yourself. It's the reason they said it's crazy to talk to yourself, because the last person they want you to discover is you.
I used to tell my mama everything, but it got to a point where, you know how you tell your mama something and she go back and tell somebody something. We at the family reunion and shit, all my family members running up on me. You got it, you did. Come on, bro. My mama done told them, and that's why I stopped telling her ass.
The quickest way to get cut off by me, man, let me hear my business somewhere else where I did not fucking tell it. Oh my God, bro. I'm telling you, look, I'm not going to even say shit. I'm not going to even say shit, because the thing is, I only really talk to two people. Like, and if you did make it to that circle, you know what I'm saying, then whatever. But if I told you some shit, bro, and I hear that shit somewhere else, I'm not going to even come to you. I'm just going to block you. I'm not going to even say nothing about it. You just let me know what it is. Your actions show me what it is. What is the point of having a fucking conversation about that? I no longer trust you. Fuck out my face. What the fuck?
I did a video with Trick, and he was saying that you shouldn't tell nobody nothing. Now, somebody commented, and I want to address this comment first, on the short that I did. It was a short, and you know, they was like, well, I was like, that's why I feel like you should get a therapist. You know, I'm a, you know, for advocate for therapy. That's the reason why I say it's not per se for a solution or just for another perspective. It's because a legal therapist can listen to what you say, and legally it can't be used against you in a court of law. And you know, if they start telling your business, you can sue them. You know what I'm saying to people. So let me preface that. And he's like, he just said don't tell nobody. Well, that's his opinion. I gave my opinion. You have to get it out. You can't. Who are you gonna tell something to? You have to get it out. Some people talk to plants. You have to get it out. That's the whole thing about therapy, is really just getting it off your chest and putting it into words. That's it. But the thing about it is, you do hit the link in the description and join the Patreon. You do have to play it close. You know, you can't tell people what's going on with you, because, you know, people will weaponize it against you. People will tell your business. And I'm going to say this first and foremost, the number one people to tell your business is your parents. You know, the number one people to tell you when you go to jail or you had a remark on a bad report card, who was the first people to tell everybody? And you know what's so funny about it is, you know, the good, the bad, regardless if it's your parents or your brother or your best friend, what's so funny is the bad news always travel faster and further than the good news. So when you tell somebody you do something good, you know, they don't go tell everybody, hey, you know, little Mark, you know, he became a, you know, he got his doctorates or he got his masters, or, you know, only time the good news is going to travel if little Mark, you know, ran up $1 million. Well, you know, little Mark ran up, you know, that's the only time when you accomplish something, you know, that news don't really travel fast. But you do something bad or you get in trouble or they accuse you of doing something, everybody in their goddamn mama know it fast. So even when you have good news, you got to watch who you tell your good news to. You know, a lot of people just sabotage. A lot of people are just miserable. They're in a bad place in life. And you think, you know, you being able to break through the matrix, you have success, you know, you would think that, hey, guess what? You know, it give you hope. Nah, man, people just bitter. People just angry. People are just miserable. People want to see you fail. They don't want to see you succeed. It could be your wife. It could be your husband who would just be bitter at your success. It's funny where you get hatred and jealousy. Man, that's one thing that kind of separated me from dealing with people, and why I kind of just try to stay to myself most of the time, is that when you see the places, what is he doing behind me, bro? This dude swerves. Let me tell you, dog, these people can't drive. When you see the places where jealousy comes from, bro, when you see where it comes from, when you see where hatred comes from, when you see the pettiness come from, when you see who really, when you see where it come from, bro, dog, you can't, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, I love you, you know, you'll be surprised, bro. You'll be surprised, man. It come, you know, you be like, damn. And sometimes when you young, or you don't know no better, you will brush it off. You will brush it off. You will brush it off like, oh, you know, it ain't really nothing. And, you know, a lot of people be jealous, and you tell people stuff, and they tell people your business, and, oh yeah, you know, he got in trouble. You know, he failed this class, or, you know, he broke up. You'd be like, damn. You know? So yeah, you gotta watch who you confine to, and watch who you chopping it up with. Watch who you know your business. It be some people that you feel like you could trust with a key to your house, and you can't. You know, like life will show you. You know, and a lot of people say, you know, when you get caught, oh, we was never friends, and you always make it'll be this stretch or this straight out lie. It'll be this straight out lie. When you see how treacherous people really are, and how they can make up scenarios in their head, and another thing you can be there for people. I remember when I really pretty much had my epiphany about people. You could be there for people, you know, all day. You ask them to do one thing, and they act like they can't do it for you, but you always there for them. And that's kind of another way you kind of could really look at it. Like when you always doing for somebody, looking out, but when it's time for you to not even have an equal favor, they, oh no, I can't do it, or no, man, I ain't got it. You got to pay attention to those type of people, man. You got to cut bait, because when you have people that you feel like that's cool with you, and you let the little joke slide over, especially the joke one-on-one, y'all joking within y'all circle. But when y'all young teenagers, you know, you get around, let's say women start coming around, you a girl, the guys start coming around, and then they start really joking. Oh, you fat motherfucker, or man, shut your broke ass up. And when you start seeing people, when y'all get in different environments around different people that's not within the clique, how they start talking, that's another telltale sign. You know, but the one thing is, the giving is one way, or the favoring is one way, and it's always, oh, because he got a car, or he got a house, or if it's just that one way, and they never bringing nothing or doing nothing for you. And so I'm telling y'all, man, them the people you got to watch out for. Then the people that sabotage, you'll be surprised, man, where your jealousy, where the hatred come from. A lot of people be surprised, man, and you'll just kind of be like, nah, you know, she wouldn't do that, he wouldn't do it. You be like, and then once you think about it in life, or somebody come back and tell you, you be like, damn, you know. But a lot of people ain't got the strength to cut bait with certain people, because that's my mother, that's my sister, that's my brother. Or we've been cool since the sandbox. You got to be prepared in life to cut these people off, because these people to be the same people that'll rob you, that'll kill you, that'll shoot you, that'll put it. I had a cousin where they got pulled over with his best friend. The police walked to the door. He threw the pistol, or was it some weed? I think it was the weed. He threw the weed right on my cousin's lap. Promise you. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Peace.
I don't know who need to hear this, but just because somebody in your family tell you something, that don't mean go tell the whole damn family. Yeah, that don't mean go tell the whole family. I don't know what it is about family members that think just because somebody confide in you and tell you something in secret, or something that's supposed to be just between you two, you think that's the green light to go tell the whole family and gossip about. That is a deal breaker for me. Like, if you are in my family, right, and I come to you and talk to you about something, or I think we got a bond like that and we cool like that, and I find out that you went and told somebody what I told you or what we talked about, you're cooked, you're done. We really got to normalize families building more trust within each other, and stop with the gossiping. What is it about you guys gossiping about every damn thing? You get what I'm saying? And I realize this, a lot of times it be with the grandmas and the older people and stuff like that, the aunties, sometimes even your parents. It's like when people come and talk to you about something, that's how you build bonds with your family members. Being able to trust one another, confide in one another. Just because I tell you something, that don't mean go tell my grandma, my auntie, my uncle, even your friends. We really got to work on building trust within each other in the family. And just because we're all family, that does not mean we all should just be in each other's business and gossiping about each other. Oh, because you know that's your auntie, so that they won't care. Yes, they will care. Stop the goddamn gossiping, and let's just work on being able to trust one another. Maybe the family will be more healthy. Thank you.